We're also watching this piece of energy, which is looking to get organized and could become Matthew, currently named Invest 97.
Computer models are hinting that it's going to take that turn to the north. That means we need to keep our eyes on this.
An impressive-looking storm is now about to make landfall in Cuba.
South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley declaring a state of emergency. It's getting serious, folks. Georgia Godfrey is standing by to explain what this means.
A lot of folks are evacuating right now.
More than 800 people have evacuated through the Civic Center.
Hurricane Matthew is now bearing down on Florida.
They're telling folks in Brunswick to go ahead and evacuate.
Contraflow will begin, and they will turn those 2 lanes of 16 eastbound traffic.
All Georgia, South Carolina counties now under that hurricane warning.
They want you to go ahead and get out now.
Chatham County is currently sitting directly in its path.
But we're still in the area of concern.
That turn has not occurred.
Our team coverage of Hurricane Matthew continues now from Atlanta.
At 12 noon, the Talmadge Bridge will be closed to all vehicles.
Winds and rain definitely creating kind of a dramatic scene.
Bumper-to-bumper traffic.
Tornado warning in effect.
Governor Nathan Deal declared a state of emergency in Georgia.
They will be closing down these causeways.
It is getting worse.
He will not risk the lives of his first responders.
The water seems to be actually encroaching.
So this is one of the first areas to be impacted.
I-95 in Georgia is closed now.
So I want you to get in your safe shelter now.
Inching closer and closer to the coast.
Conditions are definitely worsening out here.
A lot of power lines all along Fort McAllister Road, 18 to 20 miles off our coastline.
It's very, very dark out here.
We still have what appears to be the alarm system going off there at the convention center.
The wind and rain is definitely picking up here on River Street.
A little past high tide right now.
A tree came down right in front of our vehicle.
The water is definitely piling up and flooding down there.
Because many of the street lights are out.
That is why this curfew is in place.
Major storm surges.
It is moving closer to the coast of Tybee at a Category 2.
Metro Police tweeting out this photograph, a caravan of Humvees.
You can see they're here on this right lane. The tree is here. There are 2 cars, one here on the left, one ahead on the right.
A huge tree down on Ogeechee southbound.
There's some shots of it right now.
Here we are in the zone.
If you were going to evacuate, well, it's too late. You now need to ride out this storm.
We are getting heavy winds here.
Visibility has gotten extremely bad.
The roads are really deteriorating.
So much rain that the ground is going to be saturated.
20,000 outages around here.
The only car I saw out tonight that wasn't one of our news cars.
You can see it sparking and burning right there. Live power line on Reynolds Street.
All operations are suspended tonight because of deteriorating conditions.
Probably 2 feet of water on the roadway.
I think is going to be the calling card of Matthew.
40 miles off the coastline. It's not 15 miles off the coastline. I want to cry right now. That is so exciting. It's just so relieving.
It still could take several days for people to assess the damage.
Pose re-entry restrictions on certain areas.
It's not if it could be a while, it's going to be a while.
They better come up with a re-entry plan because they're going to need it.
This is not passable. We were trying to make it out.
The problem is that this tree is taking down these power lines.
Don't come on Ogeechee Road at all.
It's pretty disastrous down here.
And do you have any new details yet on the 2 fatalities that we're hearing about?
To get that information from Ted this morning is just completely heartbreaking.
But notice the drier weather. We should start to clear things out.
There were 9 women in the hospital who were in labor when this storm and evacuation was initially announced. All those deliveries have taken place successfully. So the only thing we do not know at this point is how many of those kids' names are Matthew.
We are here for you not only on air, if you are able to watch us, but on digital as well.
Let the healing begin.
The healing begin.
some police cars out there.
3 cars that we believe hit the tree that was in the middle of the interstate.